Good morning and welcome to the show. I have a friend of the show here today in the way of Vonda Gaynor, the coupon queen. Vonda, you've been such a good friend of the show, and actually a friend of my family as well.
Yes.
Because my wife, my little frugal Italian wife, is like clipping coupons and stuff now, and
Yes.
getting buy one get one kind of deals. And I guess what I'm saying is that you don't only give people bargains, point out where the bargains are. You give them a skill set.
I do.
Which actually they can continue to use
Yes.
over and over again. Now, you just taught some classes down in Orlando, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah.
A nice church
Uh-huh.
brought me to Orlando to connect them with coupons. And I think even they were surprised, Don. They're going to be able to enhance their food pantry, go out and give back to the community, let alone taking care of the members in the church. They had no idea on the different types of items and products that coupons can be used for, even vitamins, which
Yeah.
a lot of elderly, they have to take. They're prescribed by the doctor, but they're not covered by health insurance, so they have to pay out of pocket.
Oh, geez.
Coupons offset that. So yes, that was a great trip.
Yeah, so it's not just getting something extra.
No.
For a lot of people, it's getting the necessities they need to live.
I'm so glad you said that, Don. That's what I try to do. There's a big difference. I learned how to coupon 22 years ago. A lot of people learn how to coupon, or they're trying to learn because of that TV show. There's a right way to coupon and a wrong way.
Yeah,
I
remember that
teach
show.
people, yes, how to coupon effectively to provide for their families and to help offset the cost of basic everyday needs, not to just coupon for the sake of couponing.
Yeah, of getting free stuff or
Yes.
whatever. And I could see how a church would want to be involved in this.
Absolutely.
Because, churches are about helping people.
That's right.
So if they know how to effectively coupon as a faith group, they can do good things like maybe give money or food
Yes.
to a food pantry.
That's right.
Or help some of their parishioners,
Yes.
get the things they need to survive. I mean,
Yes.
That just seems like a perfect fit.
It is. It is. I've been booked by a lot of churches. Chipley, I went there. A church booked me, and it's a little sad in a way. That states just how bad our economy is.
Yeah,
And
it is sad.
Yeah, it's getting rough out there.
It is. So couponing is going to become more and more important as this economy
It
continues
is.
to worsen.
It is.
Yeah.
A lot of people that go to work every day, they don't realize where's the extra money. Well, it's going to buy toilet tissue, soap, milk. Dairy is one of the most expensive products you can buy. Now, even meats,
Yeah.
even ground beef. And
Yeah.
so, yes, a lot of people now are turning to it. The fad side is still there, but now it's a necessity.
Yeah, and it's a sad statement.
It is.
But we've got to run off to a commercial break in the local weather. But after that, maybe you can show me some of the things that you've bought with coupons and the savings that people out there can avail themselves as well. We'll be right back after your local weather, brought to you by the West Pittman Law Firm, westpittmanlawfirm.com. Welcome back to the show. I'm here with Vonda Gaynor. You know her as the coupon queen. And Vonda, we talked about some values that we can get. What's all this stuff?
Don, look, that right there, the cake decorating pins,
Uh-huh.
how cool is that?
Very cool.
To write on a cake.
Yeah.
It was on clearance at Winn-Dixie. I got that yesterday, and I had a coupon.
Of course you did.
And, Don, shampoo. Everybody needs shampoo.
That's right.
And conditioner.
Yep.
This was only $2 at Dollar General. And
$2 for shampoo?
$2, and I had a $2 off coupon.
So you got it for free? Is
Yes.
that what I'm hearing?
That's it, just
Wow.
the tax. And,
Wow.
I want to let the viewers know, if they're going to use coupons, it's really important to try to use coupons, purchase them in even increments for buy one, get one free deals. A lot of people don't know.
What do you mean by in even increments?
So instead of buying one coupon insert, you want to buy two. Or instead of buying one newspaper, buy two. Because let's just say the shampoo is on sale at a store, buy one, get one free. You're allowed to use a coupon on the item that you're paying for and one for the free item as well. So you don't want to lose out on any savings.
Okay, so double coupon it.
Yes.
Oh man, that's awesome. So what are we going to do with all this stuff? You've saved a lot of money here, obviously.
I did.
And I don't know what the total value of this is, but I would hazard a guess to say that you paid a lot less than retail value for this stuff.
I did. The retail value of this giveaway, if you include the coupons that I'm giving away too, is $60.
Okay. And you spent considerably less on that, but this
I
is
spent less than $2.
less than $2 for $60 worth of stuff?
For all of this.
Holy mackerel. So what are we going to give? What are we going to do with this? We're going to give it away again? I love Vonda. She's always giving stuff away. And that's good. It's a good cause. I mean, you're not just, frittering away, you're putting it to good use.
Absolutely.
So you can learn more about Vonda by going to, you have a Facebook page,
I do,
right?
yes. Yeah. They can find me on Facebook under Vonda Gaynor or my fan page, facebook.com/The Coupon Queens.
The Coupon Queen, and that's QPONQWEENS, Coupon Queens.
Yes.
And if you want to win this, you just text 24247 Don28. So text Don28 to 24247 to win this $60 value and some valuable coupons here from Vonda, the Coupon Queen. Vonda, it's a lot of good work that you're doing, and we're not just giving stuff away to have fun.
No.
We're actually helping people.
We are helping people. There's a need. There's a need, or I wouldn't be doing it. There's absolutely a need.
And I think you said it earlier that, you give a man a fish, you feed him for a day.
Teach a man to fish, he eats for a lifetime.
I know it. And that's good stuff that you're doing here. So, Vonda, what's going to be your next class?
My next class is actually going to be on May the 3rd, and it's going to be at Dunkin' Donuts in Lynn Haven. We're going to leave. It's a field trip. We're going to leave there, and we're going to CVS and Walgreens. So it's called Rolling Rewards. Learn it to earn it.
Learn it to earn it. Rolling rewards.
Yes.
All right. So field trip. Yay! We're going to have fun. We're going on the road with Vonda. All right. Well, we'll be right back after your Max Biz tip from Zenobia.
Zenobia Andrews here, your business system strategist, and I am delighted to be here in the Max Out Studios bringing you your Max Biz tip for today. Now, our topic for this week, we're talking about procrastination. That fancy word, procrastination, and what it does to your potential. One of my favorite books reminds me that we shouldn't put things off for a later date that we know we should be doing today. And that's what procrastination is delaying things, putting things off that you know that you should be taking action in right now. Some of the negative effects that procrastination has on you is that it causes stress and fear and anxiety, and it makes you feel like you're in this rushed state of mind. And as you're in this rushed state of mind in your business, what that results in, it results in major mistakes and errors in contracts, and really it's a misrepresentation of your brand. And at the end of the day, you don't want this. You don't want, just because you've waited until the last minute, you don't want to be rushing, causing all of this anxiety and all of this rushed anxiety to make you make mistakes in your business. This is your opportunity right now to have a self-reflection and say, what are some of the things that are really making me feel like I can't take action today? Is it fear? Is it past mistakes? Is it what other people may think about me as I'm really taking action today? I really want you to have this conversation with yourself, because you have great things waiting just for you right now. This is your moment. Hey, listen, I'm Zenobia Andrews, your business system strategist, and I am here to support you. You can reach me at www.zenobiaandrews.com. And hey, if you follow me on social media, I will definitely follow you back. And let's continue to press towards the max.
Welcome back to the show. I have Dr. Stephen Favaloro from Forest Park Animal Hospital to give us our pet health tip of the week. So, Doc, what are you thinking about this week that might improve our pets' happiness or well-being?
One of the things I was thinking about we could talk about would be, children and children's behavior around pets.
Oh boy, I've seen that, like little toddlers pulling on ears, and laying on top of the dog and stuff like that.
Absolutely, a lot of people, like, my, my child is great with pets. Well, just because the family dog is tolerant of, your child, pulling on their ears, pulling on the tail, laying on them, that doesn't necessarily mean that behavior is, even, well received by that dog. He's just tolerant of it, and certainly other people's dog, you do those kind of things.
Oh, you don't want to pull that with a dog you really don't know.
No, and children who are not even, old enough to go to preschool, that 5 to 7 range and under, they don't have what's called empathy awareness. They're not aware of what they're doing might actually injure another being. And so, to leave those children unsupervised, or even with an older child, like say an older child who's 10, 11, 12, if the person who's supervising can't control the actions of both the child and the dog, then, you probably need a more appropriate supervisor.
Yeah. I mean, and it is about, the dogs will put up with so much. And it's funny that you say that, this empathy awareness when they're not aware of another being. And, dogs are beings.
Absolutely.
And they have their own little consciousness and their personalities and all that.
Absolutely.
That's why we love them so much.
And you might be there and, your child may give you all the right answers and may act, appropriate when you're watching. But, turn your head for a minute and watch them experiment. Watch them do things that they wouldn't do in front of you, because that's how the human mind works. That's how we learn. So, things that, people do, that may not be necessarily appreciated by pets, like, obviously, the pulling on the ears, poking in the eyes and the nose.
Anecdotally, my niece, when she was a baby, my sister had a German Shepherd. She would pull the dog's tongue right out of his mouth. And the dog would stand still for it, but
it probably didn't appreciate it. That's another thing too, is if that behavior, continues in the dog, may not appreciate it and is waiting maybe for somebody to stop it. If eventually it doesn't, then the dog's perception is like, this child may hurt me. And so eventually when they get old enough and their defense maturity comes into play, they may have to, a lot of times they will defend themselves. And when that happens, and when action's already taken, all the damage is already done as far as like that dog's perception of children, and, maybe that they feel like they're going to.
Yeah, that relationship is damaged thereafter.
Absolutely.
And then
for all children, not just that one.
And if a dog snaps, somebody's got to go, and it's not going to be the kid.
No, it's not going to be the kid. It won't be the dog's fault, because the dog was put in a situation that it was at a disadvantage already. But other things too that we don't think about. Just kids swing things. Bats, the plastic bats, towels. Even though they don't think that they're going to hit the dog, and they may not even know the dog's are trying to do that. The dog may perceive it as coming at it. Getting up real close in a dog's face. That's a
they got their own personal space, just like we do, right?
And I remember sitting on the bed, me and my wife and the kids, and we're all sitting there, and the dog's here. And my son just kind of, goes across the bed. And my little dog hit him right in the cheek. Didn't hit him hard, but I was just like, it's almost like a train wreck. I saw it coming, but you couldn't stop either one of them fast enough. And they'll do that just, that quick. As far as, a dog who's like sleeping, or resting, just laying there, or a dog that's on a chair and you run up real close to it, or, particularly, a dog and it's, a mother who's nursing, puppies and things like that.
Oh, yeah.
When
I was a kid, I got to tell you another little Don Arias story. Right. When I was a little kid, my dog had a litter of puppies. And I had them in the garage, and we had a detached garage up in New York. And I had a friend come over, and I was probably about 12 years old, and he leaned over to look at the puppies.
Oh, yeah.
Dog jumped up, bit his lip.
Absolutely.
Emergency room, got a couple stitches.
Absolutely. Yeah. There's very maternal aggression there. As far as like dogs and, with food bowl, you go up to their food bowl, you got to make sure that that's, something that is supervised. Pulling on toys, playing a tug of war. I mean, an adult, an older child, you can kind of get a feel as to whether that dog is playing versus not playing. But a young child,
there comes a point where dogs get real aggressive. They get carried away with that game.
Going into a neighbor's yard, it's you're not familiar with, you're outside, that even something as much as like your neighbor has the fence, sticking your hand through the fence, that's something that running from dogs, their instinct is to chase.
So I guess the key, Doc, is just to supervise your children and your pets pretty much at all times.
Absolutely.
Well, that's our pet health tip for the week, and thanks a lot for coming on the show, and we look forward to another one next week.
Thank you very much.
All right. And we'll be right back after these messages. Welcome back to the show. We're honored to have Charlie Black in the studio today. He's an award-winning songwriter, which is kind of a tongue twister for me to say, and also a member of the Nashville Songwriters Hall of Fame. Charlie, you wrote a bunch of hit songs. What are you going to play for us now?
Well, you know what? I'll play a song that was nominated for a Grammy. It was a hit song for a friend of mine named K.T. Oslin. It goes like this. Come next Monday, on the bed early. Won't talk dirty for a week or two. Going on a diet, just like sugar, honey. Come next Monday, I'm gonna give up on you. X-rays show some excess baggage, too much work for a little heart to do. Self-denial, it's never easy, baby. Come next Monday, I'm gonna give up on you. Ain't gonna call you after a day or two. Ain't gonna miss you, honey. And even if I do, I'll never tell you. You'll never ever know how hard it is to let you go. Come next Monday, I hope I'm a little bit stronger than some other Mondays that I've been through. Temptation Tuesday, you know, I might be sorry. But come next Monday, I'm gonna give up on you. I'm gonna call you after a day or two. Ain't gonna miss you, honey. And even if I do, I'll never tell you. You never ever know how hard it is to let you know. Come next Monday, we'll go to bed early. I won't talk dirty for a week or maybe two. Going on a diet, just like sugar, honey. Come next Monday, I'm gonna give up on you. Come next Monday, I'm gonna give up on you.
Welcome back, and in our never-ending search for local talent, we've actually come across the same person again. From Elliott Vocal Studios, we've got Erin Martone here in the studio who's going to play a song for us. Hey, Erin.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing really good. Thanks for coming on the show again.
I'm super excited. I like to be here. It's fun. We have fun here.
Yes, we do, and you actually you have fun. We have fun listening to you too. Now you've got. What are you going to play today?
I'm gonna play a Coldplay song.
All right. Well, let's check it out. What's the name of that song?
The Scientist.
Well, I'm eager to hear it.
It doesn't actually have anything to do with scientists, but
it's called The Scientist.
but it's a good song.
But maybe we'll understand at the end of the
Maybe
song.
you'll understand.
Hit it.
Come up to me, you tell you I'm sorry.
science, science and progress do not speak as loud as my heart. Tell me you love me, come back and haunt me, and oh, I'll rush back to the start. Running in circles, coming in tails, heads on science apart. Nobody said it was easy. It's such a shame for us apart. Nobody said it was easy, but no one ever said it would be so hard. Oh, take me back to the start.